day 3, and this is hopefully going to open again tomorrow for the last time, but normally this flower opens once and that's done, but it's opened twice. Well, actually, no. What am I talking about? It's not even open, but it just keeps growing, but just so slow that it appears that it's almost opening each day, but this is my update. Don't ask me what this is. I think it is goji berry, I hope. But let's hope that it takes. I transferred it from where it was in the middle of this. But I just stuck a bunch of things in here that are not actually planted. They're just waiting to get transplanted. So yeah, I've got a pot for those cucumber. We've got some wildflowers. These are beautiful yellow flowers that just keep coming and coming. Wonderful, beautiful, I love it. Just like I was when I was 18. Just kidding. Anyhow, I'd have to find a spot for these because I do not know how to get them to grow inside, but I know there's definitely a spot outside that they will love. So I'm going to make somewhat of a circle. I'm going to try and make somewhat of a circle and spreading it around, not just like sporadically spread it. I actually want to make it come out of that stump will be part of the circle, the beginning or end of the circle, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully that'll help. And then I'm going to try and make the circle go towards an area that I think has a lot of water when it rains. So that's what's going to be happening. That's our garden update. We've got some different things that I bought at the store, only the one, and then the basil over there. But that basil needs to come out of there. That's just sitting in water right now. But yeah, and then we want to get those potatoes somewhere. Hopefully they can find a spot. And then we got some beautiful morning glories, in which I've got some that will be pink, some lighter pink, some medium pink, and then blue. The blues will have your, what is that called again? The seeds will have some, something in it, medicinally of sorts. Similar to the mushroom or other things. It's not MDA something, but it is something in there. So yeah, to be calming. It's for calming medicinal uses. So and then we want to make sure to, that's why I'm growing the different flowers, so that we do encourage some nice bees to come along. And I know a lot of people don't like dandelions, but I do. I may make some dandelion wine, we'll see. But yeah, that's your little tour for today of this semi-organized messy mess. We're going to also be trying to, I don't know if I'm defamation of this box, or whatever you call it, decimating the box, but I am going to try and turn this into a compost bin, so stay tuned for that, because you want to watch, even though you're doing composting, And only those, I guess, those who are well seasoned enough in gardening will know that depending on what you're putting into your compost bin, if you're putting too much of one thing and not a balance of the other, you will get a change in of how the pH levels will turn into for that particular compost bin. So you want to watch for those things. You can't just stick one thing only, because then once you put it in your garden or area, it may not be agreeable with that particular plant or tree, as it were. And then for myself, is that on this thing, it says that I can put dairy, which yes, I'll put the eggs, but no, I'm not going to be putting cheese. It says I can put meat. No, I'm not going to be putting meat in mine. Eggshells, yes, I am. It says spoiled food. Well, it's not particularly spoiled, but I will be putting those. Oh, yeah, this one. This would be considered, I guess, spoiled of sorts. It was an outer layer of, or some leaves that I had used, and it actually did get a tiny bit of oil, so I have to watch out. What else does it say that I'm allowed to have? So yeah, that would be considered the spoiled food. So I'm going to make that. And soiled paper. I don't have any paper in here. Scraps and peelings. Yes, that's what we have. The bananas and different scraps and peelings. And then the coffees and teas. I believe I do have a tea bag. Couple of tea bags, so that works. So those type of things I don't mind in my compost bin. So we're going to turn this into a compost bin. Stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next videos.